Not the same here. Beautiful evening. A bit of a breeze, definitely, down the back straight, but obviously that means it's with them in the home straight. But it's hot down there on the track. Whatever the ambient temperatures is around, you just concentrated there in the track, on the track. But these women are used to running in conditions around the world, on the roads, cross country as well, and in the track. So just to talk about this, Isa, I've watched her. You start to follow someone's career, don't you, when you see somebody with just all of the tools that you think you're going to need to dominate. It's okay running fast times, and sometimes these days, because of the shoe technology that we've seen over the last few years, you can't always compare to, I don't know, what Tirnes Dibaba did, or Meseret Defar, or you don't go back that far. But Medina Isa she's got pace, you know, she can kick. Maybe not quite developed that as quick as one or two others yet, but that's getting better all the time. And for me, though, she runs really smartly as well. She's understood her craft very early on in her career.
But she's 20 years old. I know you've been mentioning that she has that U20 record. She's run so fast, over 5,000 meters already, but she is so good on the roads, which we just saw last week with her. She won her third in a row at Road to Records, which is an event held at the Adidas headquarters in Herzogenaurach, Germany. I like to say that.
Oh, nice.
I know, right? But anyway, she sat, and then kicked. And she's so calm for a 20-year-old athlete. But she's also very good on the cross-country courses, and she's really good on the track. I mean, she is a phenomenal runner. She's the one that we're talking about right there in second place on the inside. And yeah, I think she's the one to watch for the sit and kick type race. So, you know, just keeping an eye on her, but there is a little bit of distance happening here.
And you know why? A 65 lap, and that, you know, that's good 1,500 meter running. Well, it was a few years ago anyway. But yes, and that's why the only one who's now staying with Ngetich, as expected, is this young talent from Ethiopia, Medina Isa. That gap already stretched in the space of 400-500 meters. They've taken 2-3 seconds out of the rest of the pack here. Let's just see what this lap is going through here. This is Ngetich early on. The problem with this is, Carrie, you start throwing in, she's gone a 65, then a 67. You start slowing down. If you throw in a 65, for me, you've got to be able to do a couple of laps like that to really break somebody. She's either going to slow at the front, or if she can keep this going, surely Isa's going to find this tough. But she knows it's very easy when you're following, isn't it, Carrie? You know, there's no kind of, what am I going to do here? It's all you have to do is concentrate on hanging on, and you just hope that the pain, you know, it's going to last to the end of the race, but you hope that this pressure that's being applied is not going to be the pace all the way. They couldn't hold that all the way. It's just a case of what does it come back to? What sort of pace can Ngetich keep on at the front with? What
I find so phenomenal with Ngetich, she is someone that has been, she was in Jamaica, then she went home for a little bit, then she went to Germany and she ran that 10K, the world record for women only in the 10K. Then she's here, she's traveling so much. She loves to travel, but is there a time where you start to feel that travel? Is there a time where you don't get to do a lot of training in between? And she's staying sharp here. And I love what Grand Slam has done, because they will be able to have a little bit of time in between that final Grand Slam in LA and then the World Championships next fall.
That second kilometer was 2:48. I mean, if they ran that pace the whole way, that's 14 minutes. You know, that's the world record.
Let's go.
Well,
let's go.
But that's my point. But she's slowing down. And that's what I was saying. She went 65, 67, 68, and then now is looking round.
She is.
Oh, I've got problems here because Isa is still here.
Yeah.
She looks tired for the first time, the 20-year-old, just rocking a little bit. That is her style. She's one where, you know, you can sometimes tell when she's tired. Some athletes you can't tell at all, but there's only 600 to go. Hang on, that's what you need to do. For Ngetich, somehow find a little bit more pressure. 72, she's not able to lift it at all here.
Ngetich is a product of great runners. Her mom was an actual track athlete as well, really good runner herself, and now, as you can see, she's still asking for a little bit of help. And Isa doesn't want to give it to her.
Crowd on their feet in the home straight. They're loving this. This has been a great display of distance running. Two of the best in the world record holder for 10K on the roads, coming onto the track to try and take perhaps the best talent, the best young talent that's around on the track at 5,000 and perhaps 10,000 at the moment. Medina Isa of Ethiopia in second place behind Agness and Ngetich, 300 meters left.
She has to go now. Agness Ngetich has to go now because you can see that Medina Isa is just waiting. She's just waiting to move out. But this is where Ngetich has to really draw it out. She only has about 2:20 to go.
Still heading for something under 14:30. It'll be a personal best for Ngetich, I'm pretty sure, unless she completely falls apart. She tries to lift it a little bit there. Round the top bend, 150 to go. Isa is still waiting, and hats off to Ngetich here. She's found something. She's stretching away. Isa's hanging in there, moves out wide as they come into the home straight. It's the Ethiopian who just comes alongside. The tape is out. It's ready. Who's going to get there? Isa just trying to forge her way ahead. It's so close, but Ngetich might hang on. The Kenyan gets it. Wow! Well, sometimes you get your rewards, you get what you deserve, you do the hard work, others follow, others chase, but they can't quite get there. The script said that Isa would sit and sit and sit and sit and then come past in the last 200, and Ngetich tried numerous times to break her.
Watch this last 100 meters. Isa moving up on the outside. And again, it starts to move again. Just look at that arm carriage. She's going for everything right now, knowing that she finished second in both the 5 and the 3 in Jamaica. You know Ngetich did not want that to happen. And look at that drive all the way through. She punched that tape. She was pumped. Huge smile. Look at this. The grit, the glory. It's beautiful. I love it.
And she has knocked almost 10 seconds off her previous best for 5,000 meters on the track. Look at that smile, look at that elation, look at the joy there for her. When you lay it all out there, look at that, she was celebrating 5 meters out.
Agness, you led the entire race. You held her off at the end. What's going through your mind?
I thought the field was competitive, so I tried to push because I knew at the end it will be more kick. So we had to push the last for the laps, and then at least we reduced the number of people. But it was not easy because Isa is a track athlete, and I tried to kick, and I was like, let me try today to kick, and then we will see at the line.
It's a hot day out here. The crowd, they're into it. Did the crowd help you on that home stretch as you were kicking?
Yeah, I was hearing a lot of noise on the track, and it was pushing me a lot. It gives you that energy that you have to push a lot, and yeah, I